this is very hard to pronounce. VUV. I don't know how to pronounce this one. VUV Vene. It looks like this. You decide. Like that or like this. So it is VUV do Varnay, whatever. Anyway, what I like, it says organic grapes. To me, that's the most attractive part. I do like the idea of organic grapes. Let me see, is it better? The same. Anyway, let's see, let's open. Well, first of all, it is made with organic grapes, brut, sparkling wine, what does it say? 11. This one 11% alcohol. It has sulfites. Produced in France. So basically produced in France. French stuff. Strange color, green color. The top is kind of like a swamp green. Maybe this is like to tell about organic. Maybe not, I don't know. Look like olive green kind of color. Let's see. I like organic. The best part. Okay, this was cheap. $13.99 in dollars. $13.99. It's chilled. Okay. Chill stuff. Okay, I open its holding. Now all good so far. Bubbles. A lot of small bubbles. A lot of tiny bubbles. This is good taste. This is not cheap taste, not like sour. This is brut, but it tastes kind of brut, sweet brut. I think for $14 is a good choice. $14, good choice. Anyway, that's all I can say. This is good. A short review of French sparkling wine. This one. So this says medium dry. That's why I purchased. They had brut and they had medium dry. 11% alcohol. It says product of France. This cost quite cheap in California. Depreville, something. Depreville. $12.99. Okay. So this is $12.99. Let's see. It has like certain perforated area, so you can grab the foil. It is chilled, but I will chill more. It's a little bit kind of chilled, but on the warmer side. Okay, let's see. It's holding. I don't shake the bottle, so it's holding. Now let me open. Smoke. I have Italian glass. This would be typical for French sparkling wine, to have a lot of bubbles. Quite a lot of bubbles. It smells good. This is dry, but it's a medium dry. Yeah, medium dry, but it's kind of sweet. This is definitely not dry. It's medium dry, but more like on the brut side. But the taste is not cheap. I mean, $12.99, but the taste is okay. It's not like cheap and disgusting taste. Okay, you know, like sometimes you buy like wines under $10. They have certain bent for taste. Awful. This is pretty good actually. It's more on sweet side. I would say this is for like ladies. Ladies would like that. Overall, it's okay. I wish mid-dry would be more dry, because I didn't see dry. They only had brut and mid-dry. Overall, for this price, $12.99. I think pretty good. The next would be a little bit more expensive French, $16.99. Okay, the next one is this one. So it's Labo Contart. You know, those French words I cannot pronounce. I better just to show. Like this. This is rosé, but it's very light rosé. Almost like white. So this Labor, I have a receipt. So Labor, okay, $16.99, which is not expensive, because this is not champagne. This is sparkling wine. You know, that previous sparkling wine, I did say about bubbles, a lot of bubbles, but I would say compared to other French, it's not a lot of bubbles. But compared to maybe some other sparkling wines, maybe a lot of bubbles. But for French, that would be kind of not enough bubbles. I would say the Bassi with the Bussy is way more bubbles, and I would say Louis Boileau is more bubbles. That one was less bubbles. So if you want more bubbles, that one is not the best. It has bubbles, but it's not really killing bubbles, not like super bubbles. So anyway, this one costs more than previous one, and this one is product of France and 12%. The previous was 11%. This is 12% alcohol. Now this is Brut Rosé. It says wine of pleasure. Okay, now I would say on cognac I like better that small kind of tongue you take, and this doesn't have a tongue, I don't see it. Anyway, it has a wire, silver color, cork, just like any sparkling wine. I don't like this metal piece because you can cut your hand with it. Well, I have towels, it doesn't matter. Okay. I think this has more gas. I feel it, kind of stronger kick somewhere. You can feel when you open, you feel the pressure. If it's low pressure, high pressure. This would be higher pressure than previous bottle. So I see more bubbles. Let's see this one. I actually think if it's $16.99, it should taste better versus $12.99. The price should justify it somehow. Let's see if it does justify. Strange, I don't see any bubbles. Oh no, there are bubbles. Because my glass is foggy. There are bubbles. You see they're running so fast. I think this has more gas, more bubbles. If you see running fast, normally from my experience, if they're running fast, they're gonna run for a longer time. It's more kind of sparkling. The smell is good. Yeah, I like this one better. This one is stronger. I like 12% better. 11 kind of starting to be watery. 12%, 12.5, 13. That's pretty much a range. This is a Brut, but it actually tastes less sweet than other one. It says mid-dry. This is a Brut Rosé. Here on the back says Brut Rosé. But strange. It doesn't taste like Brut. This tastes more like drier than that one, and a little bit more sour. So the previous was like mid-dry, but it's more like sweet. And this one is more like some Spanish ones, kind of sour and dry and not so much sweet, but it's a Brut Rosé. To me, you could call it Brut Dry Rosé, but it's a Brut Rosé. Overall, this is pretty good. I like this one. No shitty taste, not sweet. I don't like sweet stuff, especially if you drink the whole evening. and there is nothing really like sugar. There is no sugar punch. That's what I like. I don't like punch and sugar. It's not sweet. Even if it says brut, it's not sweet. Rosé. It has a little bit of rosé. It's not really strong on rosé. I would say light on rosé, dry brut. But they put like brut rosé. It's not bad. So this one is $17. I think it's pretty good. I would choose this one. I would choose this better than the previous for $13. So if you don't mind to spend 17 versus 13, which is only $3 difference, I think this is better. If you drink the whole night, this is better. No sugar so much, no that accumulating that sweetness, sugar. Because sweetness is conductive for belly or for the weight. You will get more weight if you have too much sugar. And another part, sugar is not good for blood pressure. If you take too much sugar, it will increase blood pressure. So anyone is having blood pressure problem, it's better to avoid sweet drinks. So this one, even if it's a brut rosé, this is not sweet. I think this is pretty good. Anyway, I would say this is better than previous. A short review of French sparkling wine. This one. So that's let me see, 12.5% alcohol, and it is French, product of France. Okay, and then it says brut, but they have some other names. But anyway, it's brut, but look how it says this and that. It costs around maybe $16, $17. So let me see. I kind of like this one, and the next one would be even better. Let's see. It has like dark color foil, kind of bronze looking. I would say it does not look cheap. To me, look quite nice. And the bottle is not like common shape. It's a little bit kind of big and smaller. Okay. Now it says, I cannot find region. Maybe it says region. Okay, history great. It's south of France. This one, to me, it has a Chenin Blanc 30%, Pinot Noir 15%. And the grapes grown at the highest elevation in south of France. So this is a high elevation grapes, which should be certain taste. I think this is good. Looking at the bottle, sometimes it tells me something. It's kind of good, but let's see, maybe I'm wrong. So I don't shake the bottle, and the cork You see it's holding. Now let me open. I kind of like French sparkling wines. And that's the other one would be like Louis Boileau, the look and the price. So it's like around $25 sparkling wine, which is supposed to be very good. I don't know, for some reason French $25 sparkling wine is quite good. Anyway, it has some smoke. Bubbles, very tiny bubbles. This is quite good. This is like a white wine, expensive white wine. So for the price, like $15, $16, $17, I think good. So the next one later would be more expensive French sparkling wine. Okay, I found one sparkling wine which is like the price range is kind of like Louis Boileau, and it looks very fancy, very nice looking, almost like a piece of art. But it's not Louis Boileau, it's a different brand, but the same price range. And for me it's actually very interesting to taste. This one is around $25, like I said. It looks like this. This and that. So it looks very nice. Take a look. Gold and very nice labels. It's kind of like Louis Boileau, like French sparkling wine, which is like $25, $30 range per bottle. Let's see. Well, first of all, it says Brut Rosé. If you look here, I got Brut Rosé. So it's not really a white kind of wine. And then it's like, you see, I'm not super specialist, but okay, it says product of France Crémant d'Alsace or something like that. And then Lucien, you see, they put so much. Lucien Albret Tradition, so Brut Rosé. So at the end, I don't know. When I say that Crémant is actually, to me, it has to do something with certain grapes and wine. Lucien. Maybe that's the brand. Sometimes, or the Crémant de Alsace, Crémant d'Alsace. You know, my French is very bad. You see on the top and on the bottom. So I got this from Total Wines. All kind of gold and stuff. Look very fancy. You know, I had before cognac for $100. This one $25. Look more fancy than cognac for $100. But let's see. Maybe it has certain super taste. And it has like red and gold, and it looks like made for this one. I think for red carpet. You know, when they have American red carpet for movies, I think this would be very kind of presentable for red carpet, because it's Brut Rosé and it has a lot of red. I think that would be pretty presentable, kind of matching for certain events. If you don't like to mix, if you don't like people to get into high alcohol, this is much less than that. This has, let's see, 12%. So I did say 12%. 12% is quite good range, kind of good percentage. If you throw something, fruits, berries, juice, it would reduce, but to let's say 10%, 11, 9%, which is, you don't need to drink like a beer, can after can, and you don't have those carbs, unnecessary carbs, because beer is carbs. This one is grapes. Grapes is more like acid. It's not like carbs and all that kind of nutrition. Okay, anyway, I like to try. So I did remove, I chilled and I did remove the you know, the wire, I call it wire. You can give any name. And I have this one, so it stays. Most of sparkling wines or champagnes, they would stay if it's chilled and you didn't shake. So you don't need to worry too much. And it would be hard to pull. I use the kitchen towel. So it should have good punch. Yes. Okay. So it has good smoke. Let's see. Yeah, it's rosy. It's rosé, I can tell immediately. It's not white wine look, but I do like rosé, so I'm okay. This would be like competition to Louis Boileau rosé, I guess. It is rosé. I think for red carpet that would be a good choice actually. Around $25. I don't think it has cheap taste, and it looks very presentable. So let me see how this tastes. I don't see a lot of bubbles for some reason. A very tiny one. Yeah, it has bubbles. It's leaving, you see? The bubbles on walls. It's leaving bubbles on walls. It has bubbles, but in some other way. Some of them like shooting, but some of them like leaving bubbles on walls. Well, I can tell this is more expensive taste. I can tell you right away. This doesn't taste like $6, $7, $8, $12. It does not taste like $17. This tastes, that price, $25, is kind of justified. It tastes like $25 or $20 to $30 range. It doesn't have cheap taste. So my ratings for that are good. But I'm still believer in Louis Boilot, especially for no sulfites. This is sulfite. But anyway, that's all I can say. Have a good time. Bye.